Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm a little bit late getting on. A couple minutes. I was in some reflective moments. Just taking a clearing breath and coming here to be with you. Welcome back. My name is Deborah O'Neill. I'm the CEO and founder of BlissBee.me, Integrative Holistic Health. I come to you because I care and I choose to share. I think this time is important. Any time is important to take this time out for yourself and allow myself to come and be a part of a bigger picture. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. I humbly accept and receive. So how is the experience of the air element? And how is that experience of expansion and being met with the contraction of perhaps some of the ego thoughts or shadow thoughts or pain, simply pain, or grief, which is pain? We talked about it yesterday. And stepping into that expansion and stepping into the curiosity of this mind warp that we get into when we look at pain as a consciousness, and then working with this consciousness to bring in the light, to work with the felt sense within the body of where that is and bring in the light. So that we're becoming aware, more aware, and we're starting to feel more. Good morning, Carl. Thank you for being here. And sometimes when we feel, when we feel, two things can happen. We can feel light and we can feel dark. And that's the gift of the present moment. And it's like, yay. It's a point of celebration. There's a point of joy. Because you're being given something to work with. What an incredibly boring day if we have nothing to work with. Yes. So yesterday, I was given something to work with. I was given a test. Yeah. My brother chose to make a public announcement with regards to me and my well-being. And there was some pain. But I recognize that it was his pain. So I came to an instant recognition of an acceptance of his pain. Even though I don't like how he depicted our family, but it was his pain. But I also want to share with you is in instances like that pain then becomes a projection. And that projection becomes harmful to the people that receive it. One, it can create a vicarious trauma for anybody else experiencing the writings or your postings. Especially now that there is so much phone coverage, video coverage all over the world. A lot of times those can be experiences of vicarious trauma. But it's a direct projection to the person that you're sending this message to, whether it is in thoughts, words, or actions. So I invite you and I invite myself to keep that in the top of our minds. It would have been super simple for me to lash back. Super simple. And with all the falsified information that was produced, it would have been, evidence-based. I could have, but it was the truth. He was, but no. No. It's an expression of pain. And unfortunately, it was public. Or fortunately, because then you know what people around you or I or he or they or there can offer. They go, wow, there's some support that's needed there. It's how we choose to accept and receive the information. And we can make a different choice. It gives me an opportunity to plant a new seed and reach out and say, hey, I hear your pain. Would have really loved for you just to make a phone call. Or sit with yourself and ask, what would love do here? Once we have the tools, it's important to take the action and use them. And I got thinking of the word mental health. I got thinking about the word mental health this morning. That's what came up for me. I really like to see it called mental wellness. Well, wellness brings in more of an action-oriented response or expectation, or not even an expectation, a knowingness. Mental wellness means that the person on the other end is actively involved in their wellness. Oftentimes when we talk about healthcare, we see it as an outside external source. We go to the doctor, we get a prescription, we go to the pharmacy, we get it filled, we take some pills. And a lot of that is placebo. Just the fact that you had to make a doctor's appointment, you had to wait weeks and weeks and weeks, if not months, maybe years, to get in to see that doctor or that specialist. And you finally get in and they write you a prescription. And you hear, here, this may make you feel better. And if not, come back and see me and we'll try something else. We'll try a new pill, or we'll add another pill. So by doing that and creating that and taking that time and going to the doctor, researching the doctor, guess what? You're doing the work. You're already healing yourself because you're creating this vortex of health. And then you get a pill, whether it's a true pill or a placebo pill, and they're using a lot of placebo pills right now during the COVID pandemic, is that then you have within it, without a doubt, you're getting better. Guess what? Was it the pill or was it you? Yeah, I invite you to be curious, because what we believe, without a doubt, whatever we can conjure up here, our dreams, our goals, how we want to live, how we want to be, who we want to emulate, the level of love that we want to emit, think in your grandest forms, we can conceive. Without a doubt. It's the doubt. It's that little piece where it takes our focus away from the golden nugget and we go, oh, maybe not. So right then and there, we're changing our frequency. Right then and there, we're taking a couple steps back. We're going in, we're checking our bank accounts, we're checking our responses, we're checking our likes, we're seeing, is it working, is it working, is it working? Right there, we've diverted our attention. Let's feel our feet on the floor. And for anybody else that had experienced an expression of pain yesterday, I invite you to look at it today and respond for yourself, for what works for you. Maybe revisit your values. Mine are the foundation of non-harming love and support. So if that's my value for me and my family, and anybody else who chooses to take it on as their set of values. It's the way I receive people, but it's also the mirror image of how I support people. And it's an easy reminder of how I choose to live my life. And it allows me to set boundaries. Easy boundaries to what's acceptable and not acceptable. So I went on Instagram and I reported the comment as false information. And I accepted that the comment was then X'd out or not accessible. And I felt at peace with that. And it supported me in a non-harming way, with love and support for the person that sent it, in a way to know that the information was false, and you're welcome to post anything that's not false information. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for allowing me to share my experience of my life in a way that hopefully adds value to yours, so that we can become more curious and contemplate these different methodologies for raising our consciousness, for playing the bigger game in amongst all the pain. With love, with the deepest love. And to my brother, I send the deepest, deepest love. And I invite you to take today to send some deep, deep love to yourself, to those that you may not think deserve it or are worthy of it. The truth is, it's our birthright. We're all worthy of it. Let's do some grounding. Let's feel our feet on the floor, our sit bones on the chair. Welcome, Wendy. Thank you for being here. And allow those etheric feet or tree roots to go down into Mother Earth. Right down to the central core of the earth. And feel that energy. And bring it up those tree roots and into the bottom of the feet and the legs, and the thighs and the hips. If your deep diaphragmatic breath is not already engaged, engage it now, please, and allow that expansion. Feel it into the hand. It's often easier to breathe into the hand and know that the hand is moving in and out with each inhalation and exhalation. And if you have any part of the body that's tender, breathe that into that tender part of that body and place your hand there. And fully envelope and engulf the inner portion of the body with this beautiful red Mother Earth energy, this nurturing and security and safety container. And bring it into the shoulders. Allow all the woes of the world to wash away through the shoulders and down the arms and into your hands. And bring it up into the neck. Take a nice deep breath into the neck and into the head. And feel the clearing in the head as it just washes over the cranium. Comes out the Sahasrara and washes and bathes the outside of the body 360 degrees. And center into this groundedness as we get prepared to take it into the alignment And imagine this fine line from the center of the earth through the perineum and up the spine, Sushumna, which houses the nervous system, parts of the nervous system. And allow this fine line to come straight out to divine. Straight, straight, straight out to divine. And feel that connection, that alignment. Feel that alignment. And invite that golden white light, the golden white light to come in through the crown. And fill the head. And feel the clarity and the illumination of this golden white light as you breathe it in to the top of the forehead and allow it to wash over the cranium and down the neck. The brainstem, the back of the brainstem, the back of the neck is where the brainstem is housed, and that's our reptilian brain, that's our fight, flight, and freeze. Allow it to nurture that area and heal, permission to heal, consent to receive as this golden white energy fills your body. Over the shoulders, down the hands, down to the hands. Fill it into this third passion, the fire region. Allow it to stoke the fire, to transmute the pain, to allow that expansion, to allow the grief to relieve itself, to allow the light in, to release the contraction, to release the congestion. Allow it to come down into the watery area of emotion and in the second chakra, Svadhisthana, and down into the root chakra, Muladhara. And allow that to wash, this golden white light to wash these vulnerable areas. And allow it to come down into the legs, into the feet, and simply be. Simply be. Call on the bliss be. Be bliss. Invite it in. Feel the frequency of joy. Feel the frequency of love, bliss. Breathe in euphoria. Breathe it in. Whatever it is you wish to receive, breathe it in. Such a good place to write from. This knowingness, this love. Such a great place to listen. So let's do that now as we bring in our mantra meditation for the next 2 minutes. As we get to share this moment in silence together. See if you can feel that sense of silence, the sense of community, the palpableness of the container that we have created here. And invite in the healing. Invite in the bliss. And the joy. And working with the thought that where there is joy, there is not pain, and where there is pain, our message is joy. Or something in that area of that frequency. And the mantra that we'll use today, or that I'll use today, is Soham. Inhaling on So and exhaling on Hum. It's an ancient Sanskrit mantra. I am. I am. It is my birthright to exist, therefore I am. I am that. I am you, you are me. I am my brother is me. I am my mother is me. I am my father is me. I am you, you are me. We are one. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. If there's any part of your body that you sense needs some extra attention and you are listening, invite your hands there. Invite the healing energy there. And bask in the so, inhale. And bask on the hum, exhale. With tenderness. Thank you so much for sitting with me today. I invite you back tomorrow. And we can experience again a slow, smooth breath in and out. No pause, no jerks. No noise, no judgment. Simply stillness. Our offering card today is you only need your approval. You only need your approval. What works for you? What works for you? So I invite you to look into what works for you and give yourself some approval. Sending you love. Hope to see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to do my bells. I think I'd like to clear this air. So with that, make it a great day. Oops. I only need my approval. Let's try that again.